Taurus, this is your bonus reading for the month of October. If you have seen the previous Taurus reading, great, I'm glad you are here. If you haven't, you can go check it out for the month of October. It may give you more insight. And also do remember, also check your sun, moon and rising as well. If this is your sun, check your moon. Moon has got to do it like where's your emotions at, what's going on the emotional level. Your rising, I always like to look at it as when you want to reach goals or when you want to solve a problem. Rising. Okay, so let's get deeply into this reading for you, Taurus, and have a look and see what we got coming in here. First of all, the focus of this reading is heal, okay, which is the star card in the original tarot. The energy of the reading is heal. The focus is the Emperor, which is lead, okay. Any challenges you may be having, Taurus, which is the Three of Swords, and it is sadness and isolation, okay. Situations with people around you is the Two of Swords, and it is called refusing to see. Life in general, life happening around you, an excellent energy. It is embrace, and that is the World card. And advice from a spirit guide, Six of Pentacles, giving and taking. As I am putting the cards down, I did hear somebody say something, and I'm going to say what I heard. Somebody out there watching, okay? The spirit guide was repeating something. There was something that I said in the first couple of cards that I took out that didn't sit too well with you. It's not that you don't like me or anything like that. I think what happened was like refusing to see sadness and isolation. You're going, oh no, I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about it. I'm going to kick off this video. And it's almost like there's something that you need to hear. That we're going to be talking about, because it's not all bad. I feel like there's something that maybe refusing to see, you know what I mean? So there's something here that you might want to turn away from that maybe you shouldn't. Okay, you don't have to. If you want to, you are free to do so. But if you'd like to stick around, then stick around, you know. What else? By the way, thank you for being here in this reading as I take out my tarot cards. If you've been here before, Taurus, beautiful soul, thank you for always being here. It's for me as well, for my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I hope I always help you in your life, in some way or the other, even if we just share energy and love. If you are new here, my name is Deborah. Thank you for being here. If you do get any kind of help, advice, direction from this reading, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Then you will be able to help me back, okay? Thank you so much. So let's get started. If you are new and you're wondering where I am from, I am South African. So let's get going here and have a look and see. Wow. 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 I'm just kind of blown away by you and your journey. By you and your journey. Alright. I've got an extra card that came out on the side. It's sort of stuck out there. I'm going to go to the extra card. What you've been through in your journey, Taurus, you're so strong. We all know that Tauruses are very, very strong. Out of the zodiac, I always think that you, Scorpio, I always pick up the two of you, maybe Aries as well, very strong people. I know Taurus, so yeah. You've walked away from so many different things here. You've dealt with a lot of things in your life. I think somewhere in your lifetime here, you've had a redo or restart. So in other words, you either completely change your career around because of disappointment of what you were doing. You either walked away from family and friends and never went back and left maybe the area where you were living. You had a major divorce take place in your life. Somehow or the other, like you were married for 30 years, you know what I mean? And there was that whole life that just ended like that. That's why the heal card comes in here. The heal card in this tarot deck, which is also a tarot deck, is the star card. So this is Aquarius in your reading. You have healed. I see chains falling away from him there. So you've set yourself free from a painful thing. Even though I think sometimes you think you haven't healed, And sometimes you think that, you know, you carried a heavy burden. But I would say, to be honest with you, I think you've healed yourself quite well. We're never fully healed, but I think you did pretty good. It may not have been you know, a walk in the park. It may not have been beautiful because it was pretty messy going through everything, but you did pretty well. You did pretty well. You're doing pretty well still now. You got the King of Wands rocking up here, representing your creativity, your excitement, what lies inside of you, the energy of who and what you are, the creativity of you, the ideas that you have that linger in your mind. You know what I mean? And I think it's good. I think it's good. I think there could be dreams and things that you're kind of like daydreaming about, where you want to go, what you want to do. The universe is open to you here. Very open to you. Very open to you. Because you're working on yourself. You've healed yourself. So the universe is very open to you, responding to you very, very well. Ready to give you some of the dreams, you know, that you're asking for. I see you've taken control, especially during this month. You're really in your own power here with the Emperor coming in. That is the lead energy. Really focusing on getting successful in life, focusing on wanting to create abundance, wanting to be independent, wanting to be strong, and facing your fears as well. You have no choice. You have to face your fears. You know it. You're like, I'm scared, Deborah. I'm scared of life. I'm scared of everything in front of me. But I'm going to go anyway, because what choice do I have? I can't never get out of bed again. You know, I've got life. I have to get out of bed. Even though you're shooting your shots. Look at this. Two of Swords. You're aiming that bow and you're shooting your shot, but you're blindfolded. Okay, even though you shoot, you must be really good at what with your life by now. And you're blindfolded, you're hoping you're going to hit your mark. You're hoping, I hope I'm right, Deborah. I hope the choices I'm making, the decisions I'm making, the way I'm moving forward, I hope I'm right. But you're doing it anyway with the Fool card. Congratulations. You and me both, babies. You and me both. This is true surrender to life. Even though you don't know and you're not sure. But this is life. This is the challenge, I think, that you have. And I think we've got literally a 3 of Swords, a 4 of Cups, and a 5 of Cups here. So your 3 of Swords could be a bit of loneliness that you feel sometimes. You're isolated. In the loneliness, sometimes you may feel like when you're kind of alone, you may get sad, because you may feel as if you're kind of rejected, or maybe a loner in life. And why am I a loner? Why am I all by myself? First of all, some of the reasons why you are alone is the pain that you've experienced. You've kind of like cocooned yourself off in a little safe space. I can put it that way, like this. Like you've done that. And then you may ask, why does nobody come towards me? Because you've cocooned yourself, which is okay. You needed to protect yourself. I feel like you could be a little bit cut off from people, even though there may be people that kind of come towards you, maybe want to offer you friendship, romance, love, connection, whatever that may be. But I think, because you can see she's sitting there, I feel like this is so your kind of energy. Just really, really okay in your own world, but also not okay sometimes. When you do get friendship offered to you, you remember this. You remember the pain of the past. Your 5 of Cups, you go, and then I get my heart broken all over again. And then, you know, it's just painful for me. So I think you kind of don't want the isolation and the loneliness, but at the same time, you're not ready to also take another chance. That's kind of the feeling I get. That's okay. It's okay. I do think there is people coming in for you. I do think there's people coming in. I think you want this, and then at the same time, you're afraid to let them in. The 2 of Swords surrounds you. it's the refusing to see. You got your armor on. Look, he's got his helmet on. He's got his armor on there. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm protecting myself from being hurt, from everything. And there is something going on here with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is representing here people, a person, new things. Part of this is tying back to the King of Wands about who you became. Yes, you know, you try your best every day. You try to live as authentically, openly, with a good heart. That's kind of energy. You also want excitement. And I think you think like, I'd love to have friends. I'd love to travel. I'd love to meet people. I'd love to do different kinds of things. It is being offered to you here in the Page of Wands. So what is being offered is actually what you want. Okay. And you may get scared when it comes in with people, because it comes through people. You may be like, okay, I'm just not sure about this. But there's a promise here, okay, of something very long-term coming in. That's like an adventure that you want to go on. Okay, a little, like, in my country we call it like a taxi, a VW taxi, okay? Because everybody in my country, all the people who drive taxis, they drive a VW Kombi, okay? It looks like that, but they're a bit more modernized now. But that's like our country in South Africa. And that means traveling, people are moving, you know what I mean? And this energy, this is you in something very long term here that is aligning with what you really want coming in. I think life has been offered to you at this moment in time in more ways than one. And the main challenge, I think, of this reading, it is you thinking that you are broken when you've already healed yourself. It's a habit. It is a habit. You may think, I've got more work to do. I've got to go back to my trauma. I have to go and I have to go do this, and I've got to go and talk about that, and I'm going to have to go for this. Look, if you need to go talk to someone, obviously I'm not a medical doctor, go speak to somebody. But from what I pick up here, a lot of you have already set yourself free. You've healed. You've cried already. You didn't get out of bed. You let yourself go. You stood up again, you know, cried again, gave up, got hope again, lost all your power, took your power back. That's how it looks when you are healing, and you did it. And I think it's almost like in the mind that you still need to heal. You still need to heal. You still need to heal. It's more a mind, a habit of the mind. The world, the energy around you is embrace. Embrace, which is the world card. And it is saying the world is being offered to you now. What do you, as the King of Wands, want to put into this card? Because the King of Wands dreams this world into reality. What are you dreaming about putting into your world? Because you are stepping into this. You can stay in this power of the Nine of Swords and give away your power, which is what you don't want to do. This is you crying about the past. This is you being sad. This is you remembering the pain, the betrayal, the gossiping, the hurt, the everything. And then you have to be careful, because if you stay in that energy, that is what you end up putting into this world. So you got to be careful from now on. You got to think to yourself, what is it that I really would want to see in my life? Then I need to not stop thinking about the pain. I need to stop remembering what people did to me, how I was hurt. I've got to step out of that energy. I've got to move on from that. Otherwise, I recreate that world again. As you move forward in the Chariot, which is your Cancer in your reading, you're going to end up recreating the similar experiences again. We are the key. We create it. We create it by what we hold on to or what we value as being important. Because when you are crying about something over and over and over for 50 years now, you're 65 years old, and you've been crying about events that happened when you were 15, You are recreating those events because you hold them in utmost importance, because you can't let them go. If I hold my remote control for my lighting on like this with me all the time, it's very important to me. And so if I'm doing this, this means this is what I'm recreating. Because I hold it, it will become it. So you got to move forward from that. The advice coming in here from Spirit Guide is beautiful. 6 of Pentacles. What you want from others, giving and receiving, you will get in this, what? Another world card, world. You will get what you want in this world. And what you want here, because I think you're creating it, you're pulling this towards you by going, I think I would love to do that. I would love to have this. I would love to experience this. It is coming towards you here. Sometimes in the guise of other people. I mean, if it's a relationship you want, this is a relationship coming in here. If it is experiences that you want, you're going to have it through other people as well. Even if you say, hey, I'm going to travel alone, but you're going to get on a plane and fly somewhere, or drive in your car and bump into people on the road and have to go sleep at a hotel somewhere. There's going to be receptionists, there's going to be people sitting around you. You're going to get these experiences through other people, or through your own heart, making that decision that I'm ready to let it go and I'm ready to move forward with heart and not with pain. And in doing so, literally the world has been offered to you, Taurus. There we go. Thank you for being here with me. If you do want to catch more content from another amazingly fantastic, deeply wise tarot reader, go check out this lady here, who is my beloved oldest daughter, Aisha. She is an amazing tarot reader. Thank you for being here, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.